everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do my weekly angel reading, which is angel/fairy reading it's turning into this week. So it has been that a little bit of that energies for the last while, so I'm making it an official angel/fairy reading, and I'm actually using angel deck and fairy deck this week, in both cases, opening and throughout the reading. This is for the week of September 18th through the 24th. So let's dive in and see what the angels and the fairies have for everyone. So you can pick a message. I'm going to be getting an opening message from this deck, the angel deck, and an opening message from this deck. This is the fairy deck. And I will be reading, I do believe, from the fairy deck. Let's see. I think. Yes. Fairy Forest deck. This book I don't have, so the angel reading is just going to be whatever the card is indicating or the message that I get from it. This, I'm going to read a little bit from it, from the Fairy Forest. Then for the reading, I'm going to be using the fairy deck, one of my favorites, Magical Messages of the Fairies. And for the angels, this is the Dream Oracle, both by Doreen Virtue. So let's dive in and see what's coming up from the angels' opening message for the 18th through the 24th. And then we're going to do the Fairy Forest one. So let's focus, and I'm going to pull a card from each for this upcoming week. Happy full moon. We are at full moon time. And let's pull from the Fairy Forest. Oh, that one came out. Okay, so that one came out and flipped over. So let's see. If you pick the angel card, it is God of spiritual healing. An aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing. So the angels are indicating, I feel that it could need healing, but when I read it, I felt that it is being healed. The angels are healing something. For some, you may need some healing in your sacral chakra, your sacral or solar chakra, both of your tummy areas, lower and upper tummy area, torso area may need some healing in both of those locations. So you may want to do some energy work. You can do that yourself. You can call on Spirit and Archangel Raphael to come in and help heal and cleanse that area. Making sure you drink a lot of water to clear out your tummy, your intestines, and that area. That torso area is going to be important. Now, again, it's interesting because last week I think I saw a lot of blue, and that blue is continuing. They're telling me here with this in the background. So what I just said about the physical healing can apply to some. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to apply to everyone. But I also feel that the blue, you can see the hearts here. So this is about heartfelt communication again coming up. For some, this can be healing, that area can be healing as well. We're going to see more. I feel more coming from this card, but I'm not sure. And it's interesting because this is saying the life bringer, establishment, growth, fulfillment. So I feel like a combination message here. This sort of looks like the green man, but it's the woman, it's the female. So it's like the Empress. It's the divine feminine female green man, so to speak, in this card to me. So there's a lot of new growth coming. There's a lot of new life. There's a lot of healing coming in communication, in regards to love as well, because I'm reading the colors and reading the visual on here. And I also feel a need to kind of connect to nature more to help heal any physical ailments that you may be experiencing. So if you're experiencing some upsets or some problems in those two chakra areas, you may want to connect more to nature, get out in nature, near the trees, near the leaves, near the flowers, and really connect and allow yourself to absorb their energies as well. I feel you're going to be able to easily heal and soothe those areas for some. Now, of course, this isn't a medical reading, but it's kind of bringing that up. So I'm going to hold these two here. I'm going to read a little bit from this book. I feel it's definitely connected to this. So there's new life, there's new energy, there's healing, being restored, health, rejuvenation, all coming up here physically, and I feel in regards to emotion and connection to love, or it can even be spiritual love and connecting to your spiritual team and feeling that love being sent to you in a healing way. So let's see what comes up from this card. It is 35, which is 8 vibration. 8 is very infinite. Okay. So it says about you, now. Ideas and projects are gestating. Constellations of ideas are birthing. Your creativity is flowing from within, and ideas are developing in an easy, organic flow. For a time, you will be rich in health and love and in physical beauty. There, while there is much that is new about you, what has already been developed within your world can now be brought to greater fulfillment. So children may begin to mature and grow older, and your ambition and your dreams may need support to move from their beginnings to become truly established and to make their presence strong and unshakable. Your accomplishments will now be acknowledged, respect will be given, it is overdue, and your contributions and your work will now receive the value and recognition they deserve. This could also mean that you're able to ask for more money in exchange for your services and seek investment to develop your business. So for healers, for spiritual healers, business-wise, this is very, very good. And it can be something that you've established in the month of August or something that occurred in the month of August. And for some, this can be in relation to seeing a healer. That work that you had maybe in the past is going to catch up, and you're going to sense and feel that healing now. So if you had a healing in the past and you didn't feel healed, it could be that energy was projected, because you can see that his heart's going out. It could have been projected out into the future where it was more of a divine timing for you to feel that healing. So just know that for some reason that came through. So this could also mean you're able to ask for money in exchange for your services. Your influence, power, and reputation are all growing in healthy, inspiring ways. You feel good in yourself. A loving relationship with your body now develops, and you accept and receive loving support from others. No more will you receive disrespect. Unkind words about yourself or your ventures will no longer be tolerated. You are growing in stature, and finally the world sees you for who you are, a successful being who has followed their dreams. So love that in all ways. So there's a lot of growth, a lot of good energies coming through from these two in combination. So a lot of healing the angels are sending. And to help them along, go out in nature more. So very beautiful. So I'm going to shuffle. We're going to do my Angel 5 card placement reading. But I'm going to be pulling a card from this deck and a card from the other deck for each placement. So that'll be 10 cards this time. So we're going to see what comes up. I'm just saying now with this. So we'll see what comes. And with this one. So the first one is what the angels, we're going to say fairies in this case, what the fairies want us to know is most important is practice, practice, practice. So if you are someone that is creating a spiritual practice or a healing practice, you need to continue doing that work. You need to, it's kind of dark, I'm going to hold it up here. You need to continue doing that work. You need to continue putting that energy in, putting that practice in. Repetition is coming up here. Cycles are coming up, and this also represents for me the number 3. So all these messages. So with daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So I feel confidence building. And I feel the things that you have worked on in the past are building. And you're going to start to see that. This card, the Lifebringer, was actually saying that. So things are kind of building on themselves. Cycles are coming in, and you're going to be able to build your confidence, and things are going to improve. So that is the fairy message for what they want you to know. The angel message is travel. So very interesting. Journey, path, location. So if you're a spiritual healer, you may need to move in regards to your practice. You may need to relocate, or there may be a need to travel to a spiritual healer or someone, is what they're saying in combination. But the angels want you to know there is sort of like the 8 of Wands. This could be in regards to communication again, because this travel card represents the 8 of Wands to me. So there's movement coming, there's possible travel, things are kind of building in regards to relocating, even if you're not a spiritual healer or moving your spiritual business. Say you want to move in general, it's maybe part of your spiritual journey, and the things that you've kind of been working on and working towards in regards to moving are coming, the energies are building, and you're going to be able to do that. They're more stable. The energies are more stable now coming forward. So these are all the messages that I'm getting in regards to this combination. Something that the fairies can see above, you can't, well, down below. Fairies are, the earth energies, and it says spring, your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So what they can see that you're not aware of is in the spring, and this is also the bringer of life. This is a new energy. I do believe in last week's reading, or one of my past readings, I felt something happening out into spring. Just by the way it was worded, it was new life. This is saying new life. Okay, so whatever this is could be being projected out into the spring as well. So there's definitely new energies coming. Your desires are fully manifest. So if you're looking to move, travel, create a spiritual practice or healing practice, or maybe you need to travel to see somebody that is a healer, things are going to move forward, but I feel it could be in springtime. Okay, so they're saying that spring is the time frame for some, and they're also saying that there's new energies coming. Spring brings us new life, so there's new life coming, and that's exactly what this card said. So the fairies are kind of following right along with what we started with. There's a new life coming. There's growth and fulfillment coming as well. What the angels can see above, you can't see down here, and is communication. So there's new communication growing. And that blue has been following us through past readings. So last week, again, that blue was in the reading. And I feel it's a continuation. For some, it's going to be realized in the spring. For some, it's just an energy of that there's new communication coming. Things are moving. Things that you have put that time in, the repetition in, are going to start to move now. So there's going to be communication. You're going to get information about moving if you want to, or if you're looking for communication from for someone about a job, you're going to get that. Maybe you're going to be planning to do something in the spring. So you're going to, the communication, the energy, the information that you need, things that you put the time and energy into are starting to move in whatever area. I don't want to just box this into love. So this can be in any area. But they're saying for some it's going to be a time frame of spring. For some it's going to just indicate new communication, new things coming out. Something to do for yourself, the fairies say, is do some research. So keep researching. Again, if you're planning on moving, research the area. Really find out about the neighborhood and the opportunities that are there and the things that you need. If this is about a job, research the business, the company. Really do some research in whatever area this is about for you, because for everybody it could be a little bit different. It says you need some more information about the situation. Look into it further before proceeding. So stop for a moment and really absorb the information. Gather the things you need. Make to-do lists. I'm hearing for some. Really look at that. In regards for some, this is still about love. They're showing me the heart on this book. So that could be in a relationship, or it can be just the things that you connect to with a passion in regards to things that you love. So again, this comes in different ways for everyone. What the angels want you to do for yourself this week, and it is nettle, boundaries, caution. So they want you to kind of be protective of your energy. The energies are very sensitive. We're in the midst of 2 eclipses and a full moon in Pisces, for heaven's sakes. So energies are very sensitive right now, and as sensitives, we can feel them more harshly. So protect yourself. It's just as simple as that. Maybe you need to kind of just remove yourself from social media and go read a good book in combination. It's just really protecting your energy and resting up is what I'm getting from this, because we see winter in the background, so that's a bit about hibernation. And because something's going to come for some in the spring, it may be that throughout the winter time, gathering that information, finding out things that you need throughout the winter is going to bring you the best results. And kind of keeping a lid on it, put boundaries around this. Maybe not telling people exactly what it is that you're planning or what you're, gathering that research about sometimes is important too. Something is a secret the fairies want you to know, and it is a new career. So again, that new energy. And, we felt a bit of that spiritual work energy coming up here. And it says your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So maybe as a result of relocating or moving, your career is also going to change. And I see a lot of beautiful energy being emitted from this angel. So you're going to be projecting a lot of good energy in the future, is what they're saying in regards and it's going to bring you more work. It's going to bring you more abundance. And a secret the angels can see you do not know, and is premonition, prophecy. Interesting, we see that number 3 that I felt in the practice for the obvious reasons. It was said 3 times. So 3 is a number of collaboration, of things coming together, of communication. So, oh my gosh, there was 2 stuck together. I'm not kidding you. And spring is in the back there. So it could be the month of March. This could be them just definitely saying the month of March is important all of a sudden when these were sticking together. Awakening, projects, renewal. So March could be the time frame. I feel for some this is very important, because I kind of felt that energy creeping up last week, and it could have, I think it was in my love reading, but it might have been my angel reading that I felt still connected to love. And again, I don't want to pigeonhole this into love. This, for everybody that's watching, it's going to be a different subject matter. So for some, like I said, it'll be work, it'll be love, it'll be relocating, it'll be their business, spiritual business. It could be schooling, it could be anything. Projects, maybe you're creating an oracle deck, maybe that's a good launch date. There's something going to come that this is a prophecy energy. This is also something that, when you can foresee something, when you're a seer and you see something, it's not to say that it's 100% going to happen, but this is something that is destined to happen. And so project that out there, project it out there that it's going to come to you. So I'm going to kind of hold these together. These were stuck together, so that was the angel message in combination for a secret you do not know. And I feel that this is a big month of March for some. Something coming, the fairies want you to know something coming, and we have autumn. So here we have autumn. For me, this is like the Ace of Wands type of energy. So there's new energy, just like we saw the new life. So there's a new energy coming, a spark of fire coming. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. So even though something is going to transpire out into the future in March, the energy that you need, what you need, almost like the Ace of Pentacles are showing me, is going to come to you. You're going to be able to seed it in the autumn. Okay, you're going to be able to seed this in the autumn. Spend all winter working on it, I feel, for some. And then you're going to see it materialize for you in March. So that seed of energy is coming to you right now in the autumn. And the angels is green, compassion, love, cultivation. So this is heartfelt. This is a heartfelt business, that comes from the heart, comes from love, comes from spirit. The angels, for some, they're going to be sending you that seed, that blessing, what you need, that energy to cultivate this throughout the winter and see the results of it in spring. But everything's going to start moving. Practice, practice, practice also feels to me all of a sudden like the Hangman. So things that have been stagnant or not moving, that you've been working on and putting energy in or waiting on, are going to finally start to move. Okay, there's going to be new communication opening up, new information opening up. There's a need to kind of keep a lid on it for whatever reason, and that you're going to see the results of it. There's new energy, there's new abundance, there's new ways of creating what you need coming in the spring. And something that's coming right now immediately is the love, the compassion, the energy, the cultivation, the resources in the autumn now to really start to work those energies to bring about what it is you need. And for some, this is just, in love, this is compassion and love, and you're going to be cultivating more of that this autumn if you're looking at energies for love. So I hope everybody's enjoyed that. Kind of taken the long way around with this reading. It's a little longer than my love reading. But I hope everyone has enjoyed it, and I'm going to wait just 1 minute. They're telling me to look at the underlying energies for the fairies. What's going on is vegetarian. So the underlying energies is a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation. For some, this is, I never like to tell people how to eat because that would be very hypocritical of me. So, but as an energy, this card represents cleansing. Cleaner things, organic energy. So it's things becoming healthier in whatever subject we're looking at. So if you're in love, healthier energies around your love life. If this is career, healthier and better things in your career. Spiritually, healthier clarity in your spirituality, able to see more clearly. So this is clean energy to me that is underlying. And I want to see what the angels have. And we have stairs as direction and timing as they have kind of spelled out here. Things happening, getting that energy now in the autumn, but things unfolding out into March for some, I feel, with that 3 that we saw in the beginning and over here. So they're saying that direction and timing. And I feel as you move forward and you find your path opening, things are going to become healthier as you move forward. So as you go, things are going to become healthier. Where I feel in the past, it's kind of been stuck in a circle, cycling, nothing really getting accomplished or straightened out, and causing stagnation. Now the energy's moving, and as you move, your direction and path unfold, and things become healthier and clearer. So what a beautiful reading. It's been a little longer. Very, very talkative. I do apologize. Sending everyone angel blessings and fairy blessings this week as well. Hugs.